Hey FHN, welcome back to another episode of Night TV Extended Cut. I'm your host Nathan Smith, and in today's show, we have a variety of different segments, including a feature story on a local tree farm and a strong opinion on the current state of movie theaters. We also have a special guest from our very own FHN volleyball team, here to get you all excited for the season. Stick around for all that and more on today's episode of Night TV Extended Cut. Kicking us off today, we've got a look into the tree farming business. Check out this feature video by Aerilyn Ide.
It's 25 degrees out here by Ide's family Christmas tree farm. For most families, the Friday after Thanksgiving is dedicated to eating leftovers and Black Friday shopping. But for the Ides, we're out here cutting down trees and spreading Christmas joy.
46 years ago, we started the farm. When I started doing this, it was just kind of a dream. I was a school teacher and I wanted something to do in the evenings and the weekends and summers, so we started planting and growing trees. And I guess you could say right now what we're doing here this weekend is kind of a dream I had way back from the beginning, that we would have trees and have all the family working together and cutting and selling trees and having fun and laughing and just talking to people that we sell to. I think that's a big part of it. We have a lot of friends that have bought trees from us for over 30 years.
Unlike other tree farms, the trees are pre-cut with care and are taken to a lot to sell for the 3 days after Thanksgiving.
It feels like an old-fashioned family tradition of coming back to the farm and everybody getting together and pitching in. And I'd like seeing my daughters and my nephews get to hang out together with my dad and my rest of my family.
I think that it brings our whole family together. It kind of keeps the spirit alive, right after Thanksgiving. I think that it's great because we're very well known in the community and a lot of people come out here to support us and buy a Christmas tree.
It's family owned and operated. It's not one of them big corporate tree farms. I don't know if those exist, but this isn't one of them.
I have shopped here for most of my life, actually. I like the quality. Everything is fresh and well taken care of. I've seen the farm and how well they take care of the plants and the trees there.
Interesting stuff there, Aerilyn. Thanks. Just a reminder that Group Photo Day is tomorrow. Check FHNtoday on Instagram to find out what time your club is getting their picture, and don't miss it. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, we have our special guest, varsity volleyball player Luke Hollinger. Welcome back, Knights. Today we have FHN's very own Luke Hollinger here in the studio. Luke, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Luke. I play volleyball here at Francistown North, and I'm very excited for this upcoming season.
Yep, and then what should Knights volleyball fans specifically be looking forward to this upcoming season?
I think this season they should be looking out for, our hitters. A lot of them are coming back with a lot more experience, so a lot more exciting plays.
Yep, and then any big names that people should be looking out for?
Definitely Sam Fitzsimmons and AJ Kincaid. They've both been playing club at High Performance this past year, and they've gained a lot of experience.
Yep, and then personally, what do you hope to improve on this season?
I think this season I definitely want to take a game off Central. Last year we went 0-2 against them, but with our added experience this year, I think we should be able to take a game off them.
And then take me back to your last game of the season last year against Hal at Central. It was a close game. Does that type of loss fuel you coming into this season?
Yeah, it does. There's been a lot of smack talking between schools, and it really gives us that fuel to make it to the district championship this year and hopefully play Central. So
yeah, I think those rivalry games are really important to us around here.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming on. I know the fans are definitely super excited to see you on the court this season. So
thank you.
Here's to a good one.
Yep.
Be sure to check FHN Game Day for more volleyball news, coming soon as spring sports begin to start. Closing us out, we have Kate Vernon here to discuss some of her takes on the current state of movie theaters.
Hollywood is one of the biggest influences on modern pop culture. While it's constantly changing from era to era, we have entered a controversial time for this industry. Even after a huge box office surge over Thanksgiving week, theater attendance is still low. Throughout the year of 2019, over 1 billion tickets were sold. Throughout the year of 2023, only about 830 million tickets were sold. Even with the cultural phenomenon that was Barbenheimer, the box office still has not recovered since COVID. 5 years afterwards, attendance has been climbing steadily, but it's still not where it used to be. And there are a number of reasons for this, including ticket pricing, changing preferences, and even the movies themselves. So let's break down why each of these things is contributing to lower theater attendance. Starting with a commonly known issue, the price for tickets has increased steadily over the years. According to thenumbers.com, the average movie ticket price in 2010 was $7.89. In 2024, the average price was $10.78. Usually the prices increase slightly each year, but the largest jump in prices was between 2020 and 2021, when the average price increased by nearly a whole dollar, from $9.18 to $10.17. Many of the large movie studios responsible for blockbuster movies have also been changing how they release their films. They still go with the usual release in theaters. However, with the rise of streaming services, many film lovers simply wait for the movies to be released so they can watch them in the comfort of their own home. In the 2010s, audiences could expect to be able to stream new movies around 70 days after its release. Now, that amount of time has been nearly cut in half. Most movies that come out will be released on streaming within 40 days. A survey done by Wall Street Journal found that 65% of Americans prefer to watch a movie at home, compared with 35% that said that they prefer to watch a movie in theaters. With these changing preferences, theaters have to account for the drop in attendance, which contributes to the increase in ticket, snack, and drink prices. In this newer creative era of Hollywood, remakes, sequels, and adaptations have been dominating the industry for years. Many of these movies have been dubbed cash grabs and are seen as lazy attempts for studios to make money, and they do just that. The 3 biggest movies that were released over Thanksgiving week was an adaptation and 2 sequels. However, recent media backlash has begun to reveal that audiences are starting to realize that Hollywood is trapped in a loop of nostalgia. According to Dartmouth Libraries, adaptations make up for about 50% of Hollywood movies. But here's where things get interesting. People are finding these unoriginal films lazy, yet they continue to attend these movies and watch them at home. And this causes these films to become exactly what audiences think they are, which are cash grabs. However, it seems like it's only a matter of time until people crave new stories and are burnt out of the constant remakes, sequels, and adaptations. Studio executives have also recently been seen as greedy for dumping out easy-to-make films instead of taking the time to come up with new storylines. The whole industry was also under fire during the 148-day Hollywood strike in 2023. The strike brought attention to the mistreatment of lower-tier film industry employees, which deterred some audience members from supporting these studios and their greed. Over time, I believe the theater business will return to its original glory, but that's only if theaters decrease prices, if studios wait longer to release movies on streaming services, and if Hollywood can differentiate when to make new stories and adapted films.
Thanks for that, Kate. That wraps up today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. As a quick announcement, if you're a FHN student or teacher and have a talent you'd like to show off or a topic you'd like to discuss, leave a comment below and you could have a chance to be on the show. With that said, be sure to follow all our socials at FHNtoday and at FHN Game Day. Have a great rest of your day, FHN.